Hey Mom, I wanted to show you this new machine that's, it's not new, but it's been around at this particular gym that I go to, but I finally figured out what it does. Let me show it to you. It's called Beauty Angel, but anyways, they call it total body enhancement machine. You stand inside, it gives you red light, which honestly I don't know how effective that is. But the thing I really want to show you is this thing down here. You put your bare feet here, and this thing here, it vibrates. And so what happens is it causes your whole body just to vibrate. And I'm going to go in this right now. I did it for the first time yesterday. The intent is you do it for like 10, 12 minutes. And one of the benefits, there's several different benefits. One is for preventing osteoporosis. But another one is it helps clean the lymphatic system by vibrating your legs, vibrating them and arms and all that. It helps your lymphatic system cycle through and get rid of all that waste, like in your legs. And that's what really interested me about this whole thing. So I'm gonna pause this and then I'm gonna jump in. We'll see what it's all about. Okay, it's got music here. I'm gonna try to turn on the vibrate.
You have selected the VibraShape function. You have selected program 4.
Okay.
This program targets muscle groups for an energizing workout. Your chosen VibraShape program will now start with a warm-up phase. Please make sure that you place your feet as indicated on the foot symbols and do not lock your knees during the VibraShape program. The VibraShape program may be stopped at any time by pressing the Start/Stop button.
Yeah, you kind of see it's vibrating. Right now it's kind of just warming up. In about 2 minutes, right now it's 47 seconds. When it gets about 2 minutes, it's going to start vibrating at a higher pace. Let me turn on the music.
You have selected.
Turn on the music. Okay. All right. Let's go back to
VibraShape selected.
So it's got these red lights. They're not like tanning lights. It's just like, I don't know. I call it light therapy. Honestly, I don't think it's, I don't know. I'm not sold on light therapy yet. I've got to research it. But this thing kind of makes sense. What I was thinking, about the lymphatic system, and I was thinking, that machine I had learned about, it vibrating, maybe that would help. So I ended up talking to a friend at work, and he uses it. And so he explained to me, he says it really helps him after a workout. When you work out really hard, you feel really sore. He says you go into this thing afterwards, and
The warm-up phase will end in a few seconds. Please note that the intensity of the VibraShape program varies.
Like he says, after being sore, after working out really hard, you do this, and the soreness goes away. And which I think is related to the lymphatic system. Because soreness comes from inflammation, which comes from, the muscles and all that, which creates, whatever you call it, all the stuff that from the lymph nodes, which fights inflammation. Or, I don't know. But it's vibrating, it's interesting. This is program 4. I don't know how it's going to go, but it kind of goes in different cycles. I do believe the overall frequency of this is about 30 cycles between 20 to 30 cycles per second. Right now that feels slower than that. I'm feeling maybe like 5 or 6 cycles per second. But as we go a little bit further into this, right now I'm at 3 minutes into this, it's going to probably increase in frequency and then it'll decrease. So it kind of like ranges in frequency. But I did it yesterday for the first time. My feet are noticeably thinner because of, they're not as swollen as they were before. At the beginning of the week when I came home from from Ibiza, my feet were just swollen, and they had been swollen pretty much all week during Ibiza because of all the, dancing and stuff that we did. And when my feet are swollen, they hurt more, or not hurt more, but you can feel the numbness more. So I've been trying to get them unswollen throughout the week, and I did this for the first time yesterday, and they are significantly improved from yesterday to today. But that's just the first time, so I don't really know if that is like just a coincidence or what. But being that Daisy and I, we go out almost every week, every other couple of weeks, we'll go out dancing, and my feet do get swollen afterwards. I'm going to try using this, especially the days after we go dancing, to see if it can help reduce the swelling in my feet. So, that sounds like a good experiment. But according to videos that I've watched and professionals and all that, they say it does several different things. One is, it helps your lymphatic system clean out all the liquids. The other thing it does is it stimulates bone growth. And for example, this is used to help astronauts prevent osteoporosis. According to what some of the studies show, that humans lose about 2 to 3% of bone mass per decade. Astronauts lose about 2 to 3% bone mass per month they are up in space. So osteoporosis for astronauts is a very, very bad, real thing. So this is one of the things that they're using. The frequency is increasing here. This is one of the things they're using to try to help prevent osteoporosis. The frequency is a little bit higher now. I'd say maybe it's about 15 to 20, 20 to 30, I don't know, it's in that range, cycles per second. I can definitely feel my feet moving there. But, according to what I read, it's the vibrations, the mechanical stresses between the tendons and the bones, and when you vibrate it like that, it creates these little micro stresses which send signals to the stem cells, which are inside the bones, to form more bones. So for example, they say that tennis players, professional tennis players, typically have significant more bone mass in the arm that they play tennis with versus their other arm. And part of that is because, when you're hitting the ball all the time, that sends all those micro vibrations into the bones, which stimulates more bone growth into the arm. So anyways, it's slowing down now. Okay, now it's probably down to about maybe 5 to 10 cycles per second. Okay, interesting. So they say this is really good for older folks between 60 and above, because they are helping prevent osteoporosis, helping prevent the lymphedema, etc. So anyways, I just wanted to show this to you, something for you to look into. I go to Planet Fitness. I spend $20 a month, and it includes the use of this machine, as well as all the weights and all the treadmills and all that stuff. So they also have a tanning machine I can use, which I have used in the past, but don't do tanning pretty much anymore. And they have massage machines, so you can use those as well, all included in the $20 per month. The only thing this place is missing is a pool, because I do like to go swimming. Oh, the frequency is increasing again, back up to maybe 20, 30 cycles per second. Woo! That's a strange feeling. Just like my whole legs are shaking. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, but something interesting you might check into. All right, bye-bye.